Give me a moment. Check. 1, 2, 3. And audio's all good. I'm done. I'm over here. Alright. Hello everyone. Tonight I'm hosting a match between Team 5 and Team 7 of our redacted little tournament. I am your host, Yev, for now, hopefully solo casting every single moment of this game for your enjoyment. And my own suffering. Alright. Let's see. Tonight we're looking at mainly matchups in both, mainly like the types of matchups in the top lane between GP and Blue Dawn. GP knowing with his diverse champion pool, and Blue Dawn knowing to play anything possible from his like tanks and just being a solid rock as it is. What we really have to take a look is what HUD is doing. Is like, does he get his Kai'Sa this game? Does he get a Lucian, or does he pivot to any of his other champions? Maybe something like a Syndra if he's like still good. But here we're on our way to playing into champion select. Oh, I gotta get that. Now as we're moving along, we have to consider like what both teams play. Jack's banned out from GP because everyone knows that it's actually broken right now. He got a buff randomly in a recent patch, or who knows goddamn why. Oh, then we move on to the GP ban, just banning out his actual champion. So what we should consider is that we either a Blue Dawn might pick something like a sturdy tank, being like Ornn, Malphite even, just to make HUD's life hell. And here we have the Caitlyn ban, being one of like the best AD carries this patch so far. Onwards, it's Kai'Sa ban, respecting the HUDs because he can do anything on that champ. Knowing that if he gets his hand on that, the team could play very flexible, either make a full like adaptive draft to like how he wants to play, or even scale better into the late game and abusing the weaknesses of their opponents. We have Leone here. Might be a bit of research onto Shaman's champion pool, and we target the the second AD carry out of HUD. English, and no, even being an AD carry player in the high diamond, he should be able to play other champions. Hopefully. So we have to see what happens. Audio is working on that end as well. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, and see we have the Jhin first locked in. Interesting pick against the first pick center. Both champ, if like the main AD carries of Caitlyn, Lucian, Kai'Sa are gone, picking something safe and flexible like a center, because knowing Zyke might be able to play that as well, or even give it to HUD, having like a much more versatile draft in the bot lane, as they can also transition to carries. And here we have Jhin and Lux. High chance of going both to the bot lane, knowing Siphon champion pool ranges from everything from roamers to assassins to mainly just anything possible, mainly solo queue orientated, as we've seen from him last season. And here we have the Bard coming in. Man, they're really spicing it up. Haven't seen Zyke's Bard in probably ever. Hopefully he knows. Hopefully we'll see like how good it still is, or after the recent changes in the game. Anything's anything's possible. And here we have Vlad locked in as third pick for Dead KKK, or even GP if he decides to like pick it up. Overall, strong draft so far. Saying that's like, oh, they could play for like the mid late carry, or the mid late scaling of like what they're wanting to do. There's voice. Alright, and here we have the Syndra lock from Siphon, abusing that potential mid to late vulnerable mid to early to mid game that the blue team has right here. Dan Kane from probably Comet, knowing they've researched into him. Or Kane being versatile, being like the tank in the front line he still needs. Yeah, I don't know why Pongos is still not approved on our channel. Twitch, approve our emotes faster, please. Anyways, we're over here to the Graves band. Still strong jungle pick to these days. Gives the comp what they need, like the ramp, the scaling, just the farm, and abuse like the early timings the blue side has. Overall, interesting drafts. I could probably see maybe like another support ban. Actually, not support ban, jungle ban here. Like mainly targeted around like AP picks. And oh, we have the Mordekaiser coming in. Man, really not giving GP like any options to play. Like just locking out any of the carries, like locking out Clouds or Blue Dawn from like being the front line, allowing the Vlad to dive in faster, would probably be like disastrous for like they want to like stop their engages. Okay, 4 strong early jungler, they can get shit on so much faster. If they have like give an early jungler to blue side here to abuse the slight vulnerable early game they have. But here we see the Lee Sin being hovered. Oh, Lilia? Lee Sin? No, we don't see either, but we see the Trundle coming in. This makes the game much interesting. As we see like, oh, is the Comet Lee Sin coming in? And here we have the early game skirmisher from both Trundle and Lee Sin. Hopefully seeing Lee Sin be able to help his team out and just reduces the amount of weakness as he might see in the early mid top side. But we have to know what they're going to pick for top lane right now. Either they're going to keep the Vladimir or move. Oh no, here we have the Zyke. Zyke picking up Silas for probably GP. Knowing his champion pool, his win rate went from 3% to probably almost 50% now. Early season, Silas not so good. Later in the season, Silas good now. And here we have surely not the Garen hover, right? And actually do. Blue Dawn getting Garen. Odd choice into the matchup. Haven't seen this too much. But we have seen last time of Garen being played into stuff like Yone. That champion's still disabled, but I don't think anyone wants to play him. Even if they do, they'll probably go 1-10 like start another game. But overall, shouldn't be too bad. Okay, we look at this both sides draft. We'll go down each lane one by one. We have the top lane here between Silas and Garen. Silas and Garen, knowing that the pick of Silas provides the team like just enough magic damage, also a bit of hybrid scaling, probably get through early. Picking up like Trundle ult, Garen ult, or even potentially Syndra ult as it comes to max stats could be deadly for like people like Mikon in the bot lane. But we also had to consider like he could pick up Jhin ult or Lux ult if he decides to do a TP down earlier around like early levels and pick up like an X on execute. We move on to, and the Garen pick, really interesting pick I'm seeing here. I'm not sure what summons it would take. Might take Ignite, might take TP to abuse the amount of power Silas has, but we just have to see when we get into the game. Well, then we have to talk about what happens with the junglers here. Junglers such as Lee Sin and Trundle can just duke it out back and forth, but using the Trundle CC terrain, they could interrupt how how like Senna and Bard's position, or even just smashing like them out of their transportation. Denying like Vladimir or like the openings he has to engage on the fight is like really crucial as we move into the mid to late game. What we also have to consider is that with Lee Sin could be used to like just stop and mitigate the amount of like potentials. Because if Trundle and Syndra are able to roam together, find like Silas randomly in jungle, decide to roam bot lane with a 5-man play behind, it could be really disastrous as Jin and Lux could just sit backline as they go dive these two champions. But we then had to look at what happens in the mid lane. The mid lane will determine like the tempo of that pacing, even if they allow it. We have Vladimir by himself. Vladimir by himself with Syndra, as we all know how this matchup goes. Syndra presses R, Vladimir goes by, but Vlad has pull. It's about how like they play, just waiting on each other's timings. Because if Syndra uses her force of the will, I think that's called Scatter the Weak. Let me look up Syndra. Not a professional caster, by the way. I just do this in my spare time. Scatter the Weak. Yeah, if Syndra uses Scatter the Weak early without hitting the Vlad can just abuse that timing if he plays aggressive enough and is able to like maintain his like aggression mid lane. But we also have to consider is like if Vlad wastes his pull early, that also gives Syndra the amount of openings. Syndra is the same opening to like abuse. So it's up to like which of the two players can abuse the timings better and how their junglers respond to each other. Because if Syndra scatters the Lee Sin gank coming in, Vladimir can just continue from there. He just has to probably either flash over or flash around that scatter. Then we have Cloud's also abusing the timing. It's like, any certain time that they use their potential safety CC or safety movement, they could immediately get dive from the jungler being around. So it's up to like the mid jungle synergy, seeing like how much they can abuse lane. So we move on to the bot lane at the same time as we're about to load into the game in 10 seconds. We have Senna and Bard providing an interesting amount of harassment, but we also have to consider Jin and Lux do the same thing. It's just about how they manage their resources. Because if they let Senna get too far ahead, she could just outrange everyone or be like completely interrupted. So what we're looking in the bot lane is like the sacrifice between attack speed timings, between the Jin timings and Senna timings. Because I think they both have, Senna might be relatively be able to scale easier into the mid game, but Jin could also scale a lot more harder into the late game, which secures what the insurance that the red side needs. And here we look at the summons. We have Glacial coming in to avoid the poke and play the standard build as he might go Frozen Mallet to build the tank stats he needs. The only thing he has to worry about is the Trundle CC and the continuous lock between Lux, Jin, and Syndra. But even if they commit that far, it's up to Lee Sin and Silas to change the turns of those fights. And what's interesting here is that we see the Ignite out of Vladimir, showing that he can be able to abuse those timings on the Syndra. So if Syndra messes up like a few times early, it could be really punishing as the KK can move in and just dive and get that gold needed to snowball faster than red team can expect. And here we load into the rift and we just take a look at what's happening. Right? Hey. My viewers. Anyways. And here we see the form let's see. There's a fan out of blue side watching all points of entrance. But we have a slightly delayed start with Shaman just being AFK or just alt tab and considering like what the options are. As we see both wards coming out from one ward coming out from the Trundle, backing for the standard sweep opener as we've seen in several other games. Usually you wouldn't see that something out of Lee Sin as that's an essential part of his kit. But I'll be probably seeing it a bit later as he just picks up and sweeps up a bunch of pink wards. I'll probably ended up seeing a sweeper out of the Vladimir maybe, as he decides to roam early. Otherwise, we just have to see how they play. And here we have double. Ooh. Excuse me. Here we have the double side double restart from both the junglers of them both starting at red. Stop having us. Red team won draft hard. I guess the team insurance is scaled well by the Jin and Trundle, negating like some of the advantages. But if it gets into late game, late game, it'll be like really difficult. And here we have dedicate the Vladimir being pushed out of laning early, probably losing 1 or 2 minions XP. No Soloman's burn yet, but level 2 game level advantage nonetheless. Except what he has is like a slow wave being pushed here. And we have also an early fight between the GP and Blue Dawn. Knowing his GP has the level advantage, he's able to go in. Flash being early burn. Flash being burn early, and now here's the freeze. If Blue Dawn dies here, he would have lost so much XP. But as this wave's pushing in, the disastrous torches being struggled faster and faster. This slow pushes so much. God, the 2 level advantage. Corrupting pulse start? No, a D-ring start. Good sustain as well. And we have the early fight happening. He's propping electrocute. Overall, waves hit. He's going to be maybe around 5 to 6 CS down. Scanning to the bot side, nothing's happening. Wow. Let's just manual this camera a bit. Once blue while we wait. As we know, mid lane's being even and farming. Hopefully that level lead, that small EXP lead is able to do something. God, if he is able to kill this, probably won't die, but a lot of minions going in. Comments on the side. Ward probably revealed it. No ping yet. Communications hasn't gone out. Oh, we got to take a look like what direction Comet's coming in. He's going back to his Krogs, and we look at the mid lane. Mid lane waves being pushed in. Wave being pushed in to Syndra, giving her all the advantage she needs, as they're able to use that time early. And now she decided to push the waves and just auto attacks Vladimir down. Vladimir pops Phase Rush and continues on just walking in, getting help. Then we have bot lane happy engaging as Bart gets stunned. Engine down. Hopefully it might burn heal here. Nope. And here we have the Trundle coming in the backside. Trundle in backside of the clouds. Flash might be in the burn. Nope. Oop, clouds might be punished here. Oh, just barely. And here we have a TP coming out from GP. As we said, if they get the early TP off, this could be really disastrous for them. They get the flash instead. Still flash being burned by both characters, but we also have to consider what happens to Shake. Anything committed, being stunned, being auto attack, and we keep going. Now we have GP being auto attacked down. Now auto attack by Tal, losing all the rest of his health. He gets a kill in the end, but this also means that the wave top lane has. Look at the wave top lane. Big wave being pushed in, he has to push in this faster. This gives Garen the safety timing he needs, but knowing he'll be like probably like 200 or 300 gold down. He got the level back needed as he lost it early. He lost the pressure early as he failed at level 1. Quick back, buying a few components. And what we have here, mid lane. Overall gold's like still even, but Zyke's back being stopped. Being a bit annoying. Zyke, please. And here we have the coal pickup by HUD. Did you buy him earlier? Honestly couldn't tell. Overall managing his economy very well, as you'll see. We'll see how everyone manages later on in the TFT game. Right. Dead. There goes pool. Siphon doesn't have enough mana. Goes into the combo, probably requires about maybe 310 mana to just initiate. Fight happening topside as well. We'll focus on this fight as his website gets dragged. DPS engaging, minions attacking him. By that, Blue Dawn has more minions attacking him. Silence is happening, the regen keeps happening. He's getting. Wait, what the fuck is this? Why are they so low? Okay. Giant wave crashes, blue has TP, overall gonna lose like 3 to 4 minions, and we'll get back in mid lane. Don't Typhoon needs to shove faster with his jungler, otherwise no mana. Oh, I had a question while it's happening there. Like blue as he just runs towards the enemy turret, just being trapped there. Ooh, very close now. Huh. Very. I think that was like exactly on the last tick of Ignite. Overall, blue side doing very well, like managing their early game, not being punished that much by the Trundle and enemy jungler. Now with the TP coming back from Syndra, catching up all the CS he lost, but knowing that Vladimir has probably around another 200-300 gold difference, could make the difference as he rushes towards Protobell or something. More components, more health, hopefully the lost chapter out of Syndra can sustain that. Top lane spinning, we have an early fight, auto attacks happening. We also have to consider that we already have the Revolver coming out of the GP, so the amount of damage you could execute is a lot higher than Garen so far. Mid lane staying in place, not being able to run. Then we have Clouds coming in. I'm not sure if they spotted that at all, but they probably have. They have Lee Sin being sent coming down. TP's still down by GP. Oh. You saw it? It's done. TP's running down. Good ball shot out of Nikon. But now we have the execute coming out of Jin. Ooh, what an early cancel though. Now we have Syndra walking down. It's hard just slowly heals up. And we also have to consider like, what are they going for this? They're going for plate. Going for plates and a kill. They got 3 kills out of this. The tank can spread as well, but we have the tank spread as well to mitigate the damage. Now we go back to the top lane. The Garen versus Blue Dawn being just executed by flashing out his ult storm. The amount of damages by Garen is really low compared to what Sarge can output. Now my question to you, the viewers, is that where is this game going, leading to? Like, who do you see winning with like the amount of plays being happening? Because we're already seeing GP on the side, probably executing more potential. Hello, Siphon. Ooh. Flash is still down by the Vladimir, but his Ignite comes up in about 3 to 4 seconds. Damn. Just the slight timings. Small timings, that's it. Please someone help my pro turning. Alright. We have Dragon coming to spawn in about 1 minute. Considering also that they might consider going for Rift Herald, but as Herald is taken, but as Scuttle's taken early, there might be neither option instead, or have Lee Sin move towards it. We already know blue side has the information so they can back off. And how much do they decide to commit here? Because DP might just be stronger. Cooldowns are down. Vomit. They're just retreating out. Waves at a really good spot. Overall, we have Ignite and Flash. Ignite up for Vladimir. Flash is about to come up, so anything could happen. But hoping the Lee Sin was just in the lane or lane game. Clouds walked in just to shoot that safety. As they thought no one's there, he just walked out and probably even going back down to the Spirited Dragon as it spawns in just now. Then we need to look at the mid lane. What's happening? Wards in the middle. Polys haven't been spotted yet. Vision priorities for blue side. full burn early and into the flash. Flash chomp. Or flash ult. Oh, flash ult, reducing the amount of resistance you have, giving Syndra enough damage. Probably overkill needed. Although a good job. A good job by red side. TP coming down by GP on the side of the bot side. Full shaming no reason to call it out. Last ult coming down, just fairly weird. Last ult just fairly kites out. We have entire red side being really light. One more auto. Look at that. Wow. What is this? What are we looking at?
Did I just see a clown fiesta? What was that flash?
Clown fiesta happening all sides. What flash are we talking about?
The barge flash.
Oh yeah, that was just like so delayed. Welcome, I finally have someone else to talk to. My throat hurts.
Hey man, I've done a solo cast too. I understand the pain and suffering. It's all good.
I'm having tea to nurse it back. I also had a cast right after this.
The T for TFT as well. Get some. Oh right. So let me look at the state of the. That Silas is popping off. All right. I'm just catching up. Jin is also popping off. All right.
What are your thoughts on this game so far?
So obviously I haven't got a lot of context because I'm just jumping in here, but looks like Red Team is playing their bot mid strong side very well. But that's oh, I thought the Syndra stole that blue butt. I was like, hang on a second.
Hang on a second, it doesn't work like that.
Oh man, but GP's kind of smurfing though, so we'll have to see. I think because Silas obviously scales exponentially with how good the ults are.
Yeah.
But Vlad is also terrifying. So I mean, red side's going to be picking up a lot of MR later in the game, so hopefully that'll help mitigate it. But they have a lot of scaling with Vlad, Senna, Silas, so red team needs to take advantage of their strong bot mid side now. Hopefully get some dragons. Oh, don't let that go.
It doesn't get slow off.
Doesn't get the steal off. Oh dear. They're just getting collapsed on by this blue team. And directed cameras deciding to say hello. Goodbye, GP. They will get the dragon, but they'll lose they'll lose 3 members for it, trading a 3-for-1 and a dragon. All in all, not bad, because First Ocean is really good no matter your team, but it's pretty solid on both the Garen and the Trundle. But this Vlad's getting a little spooky now. He's not down by much, and he just got 2 kills worth of gold. Oh boy. There's no way they're diving. If they dive, then they're actually just inting. But Comet's going to see if he can pick up this big purple crab here with the help of Barty Boy. Red Team doesn't have any knowledge of this because they haven't seen him on any wards at all. But yeah, Trundle's just doing it. Oh, they have now. Yep. 2000. Yeah, they're gonna get that, and they're gonna run for their lives. But wait, there's no way they get out of this.
Oh wow! It doesn't have ult. It has Vladimir coming in to capitalize on the fight. Everyone's retreating. Oh well,
Very nice scatter the weak. Manages to finish off the Trundle there, and actually manages to just get a 3-kill. Very nice Bard ultimate. GP gonna just secure that kill. Ooh, this game is very spicy.
As a man in the top lane, how would you suppose that matchup goes? Because Garen was picked into the Silas.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Garen's really good early on in that matchup, but you have to be very careful because once Silas gets a few items, even like just the proto belt, it becomes a bit dicey because Silas just has natural healing that even outdoes Garen's, which is insane to think about. Just a bit of BM there, stopping the center back. Very funny, Jin. Very funny. And as you can see, this Jin is doing much better than I ever did in my Jin game. So
something you should probably watch back to games is watch the level 1. Level 1 decided the matchup entirely.
Oh god.
So they did level 1 engage, GP hit 2, and it just decides to like win all the pressure based off that. Got an early TP in, went bot lane, picked up 300 gold, came back with Revolver, and Garen couldn't do anything.
Yep, that's GP knowing how to play the matchup. God, I am impressed by that play. Then, I will have a look at that after this game is done. Oh no, I've got TFT to prepare for, man. I haven't got time to rewatch the game. It's Glacial. Wait, is this HUD on the center?
HUD got the center. His Lucian was bad, his Kai'Sa was bad. What does he go to? Center. First pick center.
Infinite scaling support ADC. That's what you like to see. Well, it looks like... So he got the thing that built into Mortal Reminder, I forget what it's called.
Executioners?
Executioners. So he got that real early, which I respect as a purchase, because that means that this high level of sustain is going to be mitigated a little bit. Unfortunately, Silas can just do it on the minions. Oh, here we go again. I think he might lose. The Garen might lose this fight pretty badly. Oh, backs off. They both back off. Garen does flash. Shaman, no. Oh, wait. There's no way. Oh wow, she actually got out of that. Okay. Very good decision to flash there. Oh no. Ow. I didn't know I was watching a Sniper Elite game. That's pretty tough. Very nice snipe there from HUD. Did he have vision of that, or was that blind? Oh. Oh. Oh dear.
Oh wait. Cypher lives bot lane? He's just going back?
Wait, how did he live that? He's insane. Okay.
His was ticking, probably a level up.
Yeah. Ooh, I really thought he was dead there. I don't know why he was under their tower when the Vlad was behind them. I suppose a TP maybe? No, Ignite. That's so weird.
No, it was like, I kind of think Ignite made like Dead KK be able to like sustain his mid game a bit better. Because depending on like the CC usage between Vlad and Syndra, it's really up to like how they play.
Yep. Okay, so they're going to try and rush down this dragon because they know that they're starting to lose these fights, and an Infernal Dragon would really help and get them to Soul Point. Comet's going to try and do another steal, but I think he might be jungle diffed on the smite. We'll have to see. They're pulling. GP, yep, GP's come into the fight from the side. Ooh, this is pretty bad. They have to try and go for it. They're going for it. Nice steal by Release in there.
Oh, he can't ult yet.
Nice scatter the weak. Okay, good ultimate by Blue to finish off the Lee Sin, but there's just a...
Bard ult saved them!
Bard ult. Wait, Bard ult saved him? Oh no. This is looking very dicey for the red team. Oh, almost lands that that chain there. Wow, that kind of blew up in their faces. Very unlucky there. Very well played by the blue team to secure mid prio and just fucking run into the dragon and kill it.
Can we get a clip of that and just send it to Bike, please?
That was a pretty nutty Bard ult. I thought it was like, I wasn't sure if it was going to be beneficial, but then, they just killed him.
It delayed the inevitable. And now we have like the huge, and we have like the scaling factor coming up from the blue side. Because if they played like this early, like played like really safe early and able to get small picks here and there, they'll be able to snowball incredibly compared to like the mid game centric or red side here.
Yeah, absolutely. Jin does have 2 of his energized items up, so he's pretty strong. Is GP gonna die here?
Oh,
healing! That's obscene. The very nice ultimate. Very clean tower aggro juggling and on-wrecker memes. Just destroying the Syndra there. Siphon, pretty sad. He played that pretty well, but yeah, GP managing to heal up there very well. Clouds hits level 11, gets his red buff. Blue Dawn's pushing top in response, but they're going to lose a turret for this. Very well played by blue team. They're playing their advantages. They're looking stronger in fights now, and HUD has gotten his patented team fight kills, which get him back in, and now he's a center. That's 8-1, and with a 700 gold bounty. He is just demolishing the opposing team.
Just completed his call as well. He can just buy like one of his strongest items straight out, I believe. And look at the amount of vision. Blue side is
rapid
allocated.
fire cannon straight up.
Wow, what is that attack range?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty huge. I can't see his stacks, unfortunately. Can you?
800. Still pretty long.
That's pretty long. That's like what Cogmore W with rapid fire. That's pretty good. Hang on, let's watch it.
Oh,
Pop.
Oh, it's so long.
Pop. Dear. GP engaging on the Garen top lane. Garen just cannot fight this anymore.
He doesn't have any items yet. He's just sitting on components still.
He hasn't even completed his full Triforce yet, which is pretty unlucky because you only need what 333 gold to get that last
Yeah, like
mix and mash.
Here we have...
Well, hey, he's gonna just sit under turret, let GP hit him a little. Oh no, this feels a bit reminiscent of bot lane. Oh no, splash by blue. Zeke does ult the tower, but now it's back up and running. Cloud is trying to get out of there. He will. Nice scatter the weak again. Siphon lands a huge stun and kills HUD. That's a triple kill for the... Wait, and Jin got the Lee Sin as well. That's 4 for nothing. Can they Baron? They're looking. They're TPing mid to try and get some prio. Blue's just gonna run away.
Did he just ult the Garen?
I don't think he ulted. I think it was just an E. Oh no, Shaman. Please no.
Oh, Shaman.
Ow. Okay, so they're just gonna keep hitting dead while they try and just, sort of get him off of them while they're doing this Baron. I think they're gonna be able to secure this pretty well. Dead is gonna try and get some pressure mid lane with this. Wait, they're backing it up.
Oh, no health.
No health. There you go. Unfortunately unable to finish the Baron there, and Dead, clearly knew that and decided to back off. Garen finishes his Trinity Force and Trundle manages to get a dead man's.
Well, I think that's like a lot of gold to the single, right? Because that was like almost like 2,000. 1,000 gold shut down.
Yeah. Then, well, it basically gave her a full Zonya's, so she's now got that. Whoo, boy. With 15 gold in the bank, that's an impressive buy.
Look at the top 11k out of HUD already at 3 items. It's gonna be hard to match that out of Nikon as he has to like buy IE, right? That's his one essential components.
Exactly. Cloud has been caught out here. He's on his own against 4 players. He's just trying to run. That was ult one of the tanks, so he's able to probably get Blue Dawn. Kills the jungler. Vlad is flashing forward and really trying to do this on his own. But he has no backup. Scatter the weak misses. Siphon is about to get dumpstered. Ooh, okay. Very bad for the red team here. Clouds needs to run. Very nice snap, but
he just barely catches Shaman on the tip.
Yeah, right on the tip. Jin gonna try and get some damage off here with his ultimate. Not gonna get any kills. They don't have a jungler, but they're still gonna try and do this dragon. Looks like Cloud is gonna run and try and get a plant over. He doesn't have a plant available. They're just backing off this dragon, but they're going to finish it. He has no way in. And suck off that 1 HP on the dragon. There's no way HUD gets this kill. But GP might. Oh dear. Oh, nice. Nimbus Cloak Flash. Very good. That's 2 Infernal Dragons to the blue team now. They are looking stronger and stronger by the second. Senna flashes there, but has to trade it with the... Trundle has to trade it, so... it's iffy on how that went, but it's a dragon, right? They got a second Infernal Dragon, and they're doing really, really well here. Boy, I don't see how blue team is going to come back from this. CS numbers are a bit wonky in this game, but that's just because of the Fiesta pressure that's happening all over the map. We get a bit of a breather. Both teams resetting, trying to establish some vision. For the next big objective, which is this Baron. Jin using all 4 shots to take out a ward is kind of funny, but necessary to clear that vision. What are we looking at here?
Sorry, I had to attempt to something for a bit.
No, of course, no worries. I'm mainly just looking at... Oh, this center is terrifying, and this ladder is just getting scarier and scarier. Looks like Vlad has been matched by Garen in the top lane, actually, in terms of split pushing, while GP is trying to get the jump on Syndra here.
God, I feel so bad for Mikon right here.
Oh no. Okay, Scatter the Weak comes out but misses the stun. GP. Oh dear. Uh-oh. And that's going to be a dead Siphon. No, he's still alive. Oh, very nice Scatter the Weak again. Siphon's just been hitting all of it. He's dead.
Oh no, he just flashed for that.
He did just flash for it. Okay. Jin manages to get some nice damage there onto GP so that the Trundle can potentially finish it off.
By the way.
But he has some good healing.
Oh,
okay, this should be dead. GP should be dead here. That should just be a Garen ulti finish.
And now we have the rest of the team already.
Oh no, don't let him get onto Mikon, please. But they already got Baron to half HP. So while they manage to take out the Sylas, they still lose Syndra. Please don't die to this comment. Please don't die to this, thank you. And that's a Baron for the blue team. I don't know, dude, that seemed a bit too iffy for me. Very, very heavily tunneling there on the bot lane. He manages to finish his Spirit Visage too, and Senna gets her Infinity Edge. This is looking pretty bad for the red team here. They need a really good team fight, but can they get it against this lineup? There's a Sylas, there's a Vlad, there's a Senna. Senna with the range to just poke. It's Vlad to just basically yeet your whole team. Sylas to just fucking split until the day is done. I don't know. It's very scary. Infernal Drake should be coming up in about 2 minutes, I think. Yep, no, 1:30.
Really hard for red side here, as they haven't been able to like capitalize on anything. As blue side to get Baron pushes in, but all they had to do is like push in tier 1 top side, tier 2 mid, and just go for like the Dragon Soul condition.
No, exactly. Oh, this is why I permaban. Jeez Louise. That's not the
target.
Ow! That was just a regular Q that Siphon took, by the way. Zeki just buying time here to allow Vlad to get his W back up and just get out of there. They need to back off now or they're just going to die. Very nice ward hop there by the Lee Sin. Mikon and Blue Dawn just can't do much. They need to get out of there. This is, yeah. This is why I permaban Vlad in my games. Even if you beat him in lane, he can just play safe, scale. At some point, he will be stronger than you. Unless you're Cassinan or something, but I don't do that.
Cassinan versus matchup? That sounds so boring.
Yeah, it's pretty yikes. Oh, Mikon gets caught out there by the Senna. Oh, Hard manages to just get out there. Jin ultimate gonna cut. Zeki gonna flash out of the Jin ult. Fair enough. Just playing it safe while they try and secure this. Oh, okay. Vlad, the split pusher, manages to get a bot lane turret for his trouble, while ults are used mid. They're gonna contest this dragon, but they are 3v5 here. They're very outnumbered. Oh dear.
Shaman's gone.
Dead. Oh dear. Clouds has to flash out, and that's it. Yep. He started backing there. I think Clouds might be a little tilted.
No, he's trying to disguise himself as a wolf. This is a big wolf.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's pretty big brain, actually. Okay, shoutouts Clouds. I respect that. So Jin finishes his IE. He has his 2 energized items and an IE, so he's not getting much stronger. He's almost at full build now. Senna, on the other hand, Mana Moon, Rapid Fire, Cleaver, Infinity Edge. Ow. I don't know. It's just looking like it's getting a bit further and further out of Red Team's control here. Gold difference is now at about 10k, my mistake. And they've got 3 Infernal Dragons on Soul Point now.
The thing is we have to consider is that if you're red side right now, like probably 10 minutes before this, how would you consider coming back game? Because the triple kill into Siphon was really good, but I probably had to itemize a bit more. Knowing that the healing nature of Sylas, Senna, and Vlad is like really high. This is where the arguments of Morello would be better than Yang.
I would probably agree, but LS has always told me that you should never buy Morello's and finish it. So I agree with you 100%, but I feel like we're wrong.
Oh no, I get his statement now because we have 2 executions. The only question is can they live longer?
So, and wait, do I see 2 Aegises of the Legion? I think I'm gonna see 2 Death Stances coming out in this game, and I'm looking forward to it. Silas, where's your Death Stance, dude? Come on. Yeah. Look, Morello's would have been a very good purchase here, because again, Vlad, Silas, even Senna eventually, she might get some lifesteal, or she might have Legend Bloodline, for example. I don't know. It would be a very good purchase, and you've got those Bard heals, little health packs as well. There's a lot of healing here.
Wow.
Blue has a family, HUD. Relax. Oh, but wait, Clouds is going to try and do something here, but unfortunately just misses out on converting there. HUD already back to like half HP. GP's on the side. Does get rooted there by the Jhin. Siphon looking for something here. He is 2 levels down on this Vlad. He just hasn't been able to farm effectively, getting much XP because of the... Oh wow. That's a lot of damage on Comet, but Shaman's going to die for that. Unfortunately, just stepping a little too far forward against HUD.
The Andrews burn. Oh, here we have the Vlad already going in. We have to deal with GP. Can Mekon do it?
Okay, Mekon doing a bit of damage here at the back, but unfortunately they're still outnumbered 4-3. And again, the sustain coming out from this blue team is just going to be too much. And they're losing their Nexus.
Look at how many...
They have to back off now. There are supers at their base. So Blue's going to instead move towards Baron, which is a good move because Red cannot do anything here. Cloud's going to run for his life towards his Baron. But I don't know, man. You've got supers on your base. He's going to go. He's got his dead man. He's going to try and get there in time. Does he have flash up? He does not. So he has no way over.
No, I've seen Cloud still before. I've seen him trying to win games.
He's going to have to come around from the side here. He doesn't have flash. He doesn't have red plant. He's coming around. It's on 4,000. They're delaying because they know he's coming.
They just gotta have push him away.
Okay, 2,000. 1,000. He's trying. He sees it. He sees it.
Oh,
he's going.
He smites early. Cloud, you got it.
Smites early. Hits 300 and Trundle says, "Thank you very much. I'm out of here. Bye." And dies. That's a good leg up for Red Team. They really had no right getting that Baron. But a slight misplay there from the Blue Team does mean that Red will survive here using those Baron minions to keep their base alive. Ooh, Clouds, I do not believe in you, my friend, but you have synced Bard. Don't let that reset. Yeah, okay, I thought he was going to let that Raptor reset there.
It's Bard, who knows what he does?
Did Bard have ult there?
Technically, yeah, probably.
He could have, I don't know, I feel like they could have bought time there. It's fine. It is what it is. Cloud's taking advantage of a slight misplay there, and keeping his team in this game single-handedly.
But now we
very well played there.
Now it is soul condition in 10 seconds. Are they able to do the same thing?
I don't think so. And Siphon getting hit from outside his range, just he has no chance of hitting this man HUD back. But they're running now. They really want to try and get this dragon because it's too late. Cloud's unfortunately not able to make it in time for that. Now that's 4 Infernals and Soul. Shaman? No, Shaman? Oh. No. Oh, good flash. Okay. Good preemptive flash there. Ow. Oh no.
So sad.
Siphon trying to protect his friend. Unfortunately dies in the process. Dead is now legendary. Looks like Red Team's just going to try and do something to GP, but they're also going to have to wait for the... Jhin just dies.
Yeah, he dies by Vlad. What can he do? He doesn't have G8. Opponents, he has standing down.
No, exactly. That's another dead... Oh, straight into the Bard, who is not able to finish it off. Why are they not just finishing the game? Baron minions, I guess. Yeah.
They're just
So-
dancing.
They're just dancing. You know, they don't have to rush this. They don't have to play quick here.
Probably like one of the hardest things I've been seeing all game is that with Shaman's economy like being like really low, she's only being able to build the living orb component of Morella.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a bit of MR coming out from blue team here, considering the Syndra, considering the Lux, in the Death Dance and the Spirit Visage, but that's just core components of their builds. Yeah, no, blue's just having their way with this base because red just can't fight them really. 5v5 or even 4v. Oh, okay. Looks like they're going to try and end the game. So there should be a team fight breaking out here. Jin manages to get some ult. Manages to kill HUD with Lux. He's going to pay the price of his life, and GP is looking scary here. Ow! Garen ultimate comes out, finishes the job, flanks the team, and that'll be the game. Why is he being question marked?
I know.
And that's the DG coming out in chat. Looks like that's another win for this team. Oh boy.
Oh well, good
And
job to blue
GP
team.
has left the game. Here comes Shaman. Hello, hello.
Hey Shaman.
Hello.
GG's. Unlucky there.
Dad.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Scuff, would you like some graphics for the stream free of charge? Mr.
Is the stream still going?
Yeah, stream's still going.
Stream's still going.
yes.
I will
How's it
respond.
going?
How'd you guys feel after the game?
Yeah, I mean,
Engaged chance, and I made so many mistakes.
really, we didn't have the last two picks were a bit of an issue because we didn't have enough engage against that comp.
Also, your mate Blue Dawn in the top lane, level 1, I think that just gave GP the entire lane.
I didn't see what happened, so maybe we have to
What
get him
happened
in
top
for an
lane?
interview.
Let's see. So that's Team 17. Yeah, basically he lost the level 1 trade, GP level 2, and decides to slow push an entire wave into him. So like, really unfortunate for him. Overall,
Yeah, we just struggled to deal with the Vlad and Silas. They just like run over the team.
because it was like looking really good for you guys early, then HUD came online at some point.
Yeah, I mean we had pretty good like I think ganks went fairly well early, decent skirmishes and stuff, but yeah.
Hello, welcome. An interesting game throughout, though.
Oh yeah, I fucking loved your steal of the Baron just then.
Oh, that was like amazing.
That was a bit unfortunate for him though. I don't
Oh, he
know about that
smited
one.
early. He smited early.
Yeah, it feels bad,
I
but yeah.
I said at the beginning, it's like, okay, sure.
I hate to see it. I mean, it doesn't really do anything for the game, but you know, we had to go for it.
Hey, it kept you guys in it for another 5 minutes or something.
Wait, Common did no damage to that game. Jamie,
Yeah.
you did more damage.
Yeah,
Me, the
he
nerd.
wasn't too active on the pick. So yeah,
Mm. need
I
to
really
look
just
at
went the
that.
Trundle because I thought he would go a tank. Because that's really what their team needed. I didn't think GP would want to play a tank. So
Yeah, Hunt, like, it really did feel like, because they picked it, like, Senna, Bard, Vlad. So, like, they had, like, the late game condition of what they wanted. But they will either probably pick, like, Lee Sin, or I thought you were picking Lee Sin to abuse them, how weak they are early. And they just
yeah, I was thinking about it, but yeah, we had like no real front line. I thought we would need it, but I think we should have bit the bullet top lane and picked like Ornn or something for an engage.
kind of expected. I was like, surely, like, your mate just picks, like, Ornn or something. It's like, oh no, Garen. Made the game a bit
Yeah, we didn't want to pick the Ornn because like the matchup kind of like isn't amazing. That was
Oh
really
god, Ornn
that was
Silas.
so
Oh,
yeah.
man.
But yeah, unlucky.
overall fun game.
What was the goal difference like early game?
So before,
I was fairly even.
before
okay.
everything started happening, I think it was like around 10k. It was like 10k is like the max difference.
Yeah.
Siphon got a triple like out of nowhere, and we were like, oh shit, maybe you guys still got it. But then They started
Yeah,
ramping up more
when they
damage.
dived top or something, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Shane, really good pick
Oh
on
yeah,
like
we were already behind so much.
The locks.
yeah, a
What?
really good pick on like the Lee Sin tier 2. It just unfortunate GP just decides to dive you with everyone.
Oh yeah, that one, like the thing behind the wall, I like queued. I don't know what happened with my ult because I ulted Lee Sin, but then he came back with like more health than anything else, and I was like, wait a second, what happened here? And I died, so ooh, unfortunate.
Omega, you got any questions for them?
What would you do differently if you were to go through this game again?
Not it.
I think really just get more engage. Engage in top lane and like a more aggressive early jungle, and then try to snowball through mid lane because we had like a pretty strong mid lane, and like Lee wasn't too active, so I think if we played through mid, we could have shut down the Vladimir.
Okay, good answer. I don't really have many questions because I came in halfway through the game. But yeah, no, I just want to say well played. Unfortunate on the result. But hey, you'll get them next time, right?
Hey.
Yeah, get him next time.
Man, Syndra did a lot of oh god, HUD did a lot of oh my god, Vlad did a lot of damage. Wait a
Yeah,
second.
there was a lot of damage in that.
Yeah, the
game.
Vlad was on our ADC like really often, so we were like,
Yeah, we had 2 mobile carries and then locks, so it's like really hard. It's really easy for Vlad to just roll over the team.
And if it wasn't Vlad, it was Silas, so we were like, oh, this is unfortunate. And then we couldn't get onto the center because like Setter's range is pretty good.
She had the 800 range once she finished her rapid fire. It was pretty scary.
Yep.
Yeah, she could just stand